go ahead and type in some of the reasons you like network marketing events. Now, events could be Zooms, company events, big events, regional events, master classes, you name it. Just go ahead and type it into the Q&A just so we kind of get some ideas on why people love events. And if you have no idea, it's okay. Just type in no idea. No big deal. For me, it was really all about skills, because when I first joined the business, wanted to learn more skills. Pretty simple. And guess what? All of the mentors said, you need to go to the event. Okay, that was number 2. There's obviously some company loyalty to there. There is just the fact of leverage. You bring one person to an event, you've doubled your efforts. You don't have to play the telephone game of going, okay, this is what I learned, this is what we're going to implement. When they're there, they just get more out of it. And of course, things go exponentially from there. So there's the leverage, let the trainers do it for you. Also, everyone's going to get something different out of the event. Okay, we have inspiration. People have book study clubs, reinvigoration. I'll go to person events to learn more about business and develop skills, training, learning from others. Absolutely. Learning from others, not just the speakers, the peers around you. Okay, some people say, well, kind of a distance involved. You have other responsibilities. Absolutely. So you do what fits best into your schedule, or you make something happen where you can make it happen. So you may not be able to make every event. Trust me, I don't go to every event. So the atmosphere, inspiration, networking, inspiration, move forward. Okay, I can't read these all because you guys are flying in. The reason I want people to type it in, or if you're on the replay, absolutely type it in, is because it reaffirms you personally, which is pretty cool. That's really it's all about. So big question in, did I go there? Okay. Big question that we asked is, of course, this is habit number 3. Now, again, we learn a lot of stuff, don't we? And we can't forget about habit number 1 and habit number 2, because if you don't have people to talk to, or you're not becoming a better person, or more skills development or personal development, we have nobody to bring to the event. So in the poll, I asked habits number 1 and 2. Didn't want to cough into the microphone there. 71% said I need to watch the replays. No big deal. And 29%, I've started to put some habits into action. So great. Congratulations to 29%. If the part of the 71%, hey, life gets in the way, don't let it bother you. Or some people, they are only able to make the Wednesday class, not the Monday, Tuesday class. Most people are just on the replay. Whatever works for you. The big thing is don't forget them. And that's what I love to see. Of course. All right. Did I get that? There we go. All right. So another one, type in the Q&A. What are your favorite types of events? So this could be in person or online, just some of your ones that you prefer. So, and if it's all of the above, type in all of the above. Just let's kind of brainstorm here. In person, online, no local events here, so I go online. Regionals, weekly events. Prefer the online, or prefer in person. But don't mind the online. Absolutely, Zooms, terrific. Well, you're here today. Master classes, appreciate the plug. Oh, we got a master class today. Online if it's your Big Al. Okay, terrific. Again, we're putting it out there because a lot of times we take things for granted. I mean, think about it. How many different events do you have just in the industry that you could attend online or in person? And by putting it out there saying, this is something that I can do, the big thing is the awareness factor. I get, yes, sometimes there's a lot of excitement and rah-rah, and sometimes there's a little bit too much, and it could be the gist of hype. But a lot of times that's just kind of to put you into a emotional state of mind. So yeah, for me, I just kind of go straight into it. Don't really hype it up too much because you guys took the time to be on here. I just want to get to it. And I know you guys are already excited to be here or excited to learn. Whatever excited means to you, the big thing is, you hear the cliches, people make decisions at events. That's because they do make decisions at events. And I have a podcast episode coming out. Oh no, it came out last week or the week before about events that I was interviewed with. Some people had mentioned around the peers. Yeah, you're the average of your 5 people you hang out with the most. Yeah, you're some people you have to hang out with that aren't the most positive. And so you just kind of limit the time. You just kind of go to events. And what I found out is, especially back when I first started, there were no online events. Just didn't exist. And I found out that the more I went to them, the more I emotionally craved it, the more I was looking forward to it. And what made it the biggest difference is when I was a big event promoter, which I want to talk about as well. So as much as we love going to events, let's promote it to our team. Or if you're just getting started, promote it to yourself. So when the team member asks you about the next event, it's subconsciously built in. They'll see in your microfacial expressions like, yeah, let's go together. Let's have a good time. Versus, well, you don't have to go to the event. Just assume they want to go. And it's up to them. So the big thing is type in the Q&A, yes or no, is the next event on your schedule? Yes or no. Pretty simple. Don't worry. Don't overthink it. Yes, 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 no, yes, no, yes. Okay, so we're all over the place. Which is cool. The big question is, if it's a no, and there's nothing wrong with a no, by the way. If it's a no, the big question is why? Is it a money commitment, time commitment? Is it a scheduling conflict? And whatever the next event is, it could be an online event, it could be an in-person event, whatever your mind says, this is important, this is where I will learn, this is where I will learn from others, that type of thing. What I found out, and this took me a long time, I hate to admit this, is that have you ever booked a vacation? And you're like, man, oh, wow, in December, we're going to escape the cold. We're going to go to this warm location, or we're going to go skiing because it's cold. You ever book like a really fun vacation? And then you realize it's so much fun leading up to the vacation. It's almost as exciting as the vacation itself. Not as exciting, but almost as exciting. And if this ever happened to you, it's kind of like if you use that same excitement to the event that you're going to be attending, it makes a huge difference. Like, oh, I can't wait to see this person. I can't wait to learn. I can't wait to be inspired by, I really can't wait to, mastermind with some team members. I can't wait. And that same excitement carries you through so if your next event's in next month or the next 30 days, you have that excitement. You have excitement to build your business. You have excitement to, continue with those habit number 1, and habit number 2. And the big thing we found out is, especially 5 years ago when events were canceled, people kind of miss that social aspect. I mean, Zoom is great. I love Zoom. Obviously, we're using Zoom right now. I love it. But there's nothing the same. It's not the same as in person. So when we're talking about big events, let's trim it down and start with smaller events. You say, well, I already promote big events. What small events can I do to kind of lead up, that kind of keep us engaged? And the biggest thing I found, and we have a whole book on coffee appointments, but also coffee or any sort of low friction monetary value. Coffee just happens to be big here in the US. I know it's big in a lot of countries. I don't even drink coffee. When I go, I'll get a hot chocolate or a smoothie or a refresh. I'll get all sorts of weird stuff. Number one, because it stands apart from the crowd, but also I just don't like coffee. I mean, I'll drink it, but I don't look forward to it. So everyone's different. So if you meet people, let's say, you have a local team member or it's just kind of a local team, meet at coffee shops. Number one, it's free. A lot of times people let you even use their meeting room if they have it. Panera Bread will let you use their meeting rooms most of the time for free, as long as it's not at a busy lunchtime. Most of the time they're craving people to give them business at night. You could use these free locations to meet, to brainstorm, to a mastermind to keep engaged. There's so many different places you can go for free. A lot of places, even small restaurants, locally owned places, you can meet for free to kind of build those small events. Now, those are small events. The big thing is, okay, whether it's a smaller event or a big event, like, how do I invite people? Well, there's a couple different levels of communication. The big one, which you see companies use, you see us use as well, is we send out bulk emails. Now, it's efficient because if there's tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people, you can't personally send them a message. Yeah, you can make it where their first name kind of shows up. I find that kind of cheesy. People know it's a bulk email. I'll use it every once in a while, but let's be honest, it's a bulk email. What sets us apart as networkers, when we're talking about within our groups, is we have that personal touch. We have our phones, which we communicate on a regular basis. Using that personal touch makes a massive difference versus us being marketed to via our company or via other companies or companies that you just get emails from, whoever you order from. You get emails from Amazon. You get emails from the car companies. You get emails from everywhere. Sets us apart is those small personal communications. So I find, and I do this on a regular basis, is texting. Now, is texting the best way? Absolutely not. But texting starts the communication process. So I will text and invite them to do a FaceTime, to do a Zoom, to do a phone call. And that is what can set you apart versus I'm going to just email my entire group and just invite them to coffee. It's not the same versus, hey, Martha, miss seeing you, using that personal touch, not a long email, short conversation emails, and those make a massive, massive difference. Asking customized questions. Are you still looking to promote to the next level? Are you still looking to build your business month? Are you still looking to buy that new car? Just by asking those small customized questions makes a huge difference. One thing that you could do is, I learned this from, a mentor probably 20 plus years ago. At the end of every video, at the end of every conference call, at the end of everything he said, I look forward to meeting you at the next event. That's for bulk, but a lot of times just those personal touches, I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent, those personal touches make an absolute huge difference in your business. Think about, what would you rather do? Would you rather get an email that was sent to everybody, or would you rather get a text message with a personal touch that asked a personal question, not a creepy question, but a personal question about you? Of course, we want to get that personal touch. Or if you speak to them with WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, or however you normally speak to people or that particular person, sending those personal messages to invite them to an online event, to invite them to a coffee event, to invite them to a major event makes a massive difference. As much as I love bulk emails and I love leveraging my time, those small things make a massive, massive difference. So when you're promoting events, start with doing a personal touch first, especially for the people that you know personally. I probably don't have time to share the story, but I talk about the story of my friend Ruth, who I just made a simple phone call, changed the trajectory of her business, changed the trajectory of my business, and kind of gave me $2 million in volume for years and years, over a decade, absolutely. So that is in it's in one of the podcast episodes, and it's in a lot of episodes. But just those personal touches make a massive, massive difference. So the big thing is, well, yes, events cost money, master classes cost money, even coffee costs money. We're so used to paying for something and getting something tangible. Yes, you can do tangible things at your own events, and I used to do this. I'd give them a book, or I'd buy them lunch or something like that. But if you set up your mindset to say, you know what, at this event, I'm going to set the intention that I will meet somebody that will help get me more customers, because I need more customers to help me break through some of the mental barriers. So help me say, you know what, this person has it worse off than me. How did they make it work? That will help me build team leaders, to find leaders, to prospect more. If you set that small intention on something specific, it's like we get something physical. So many times we're like, well, the last event was the exact same as the previous event. The previous event was the exact same as the last event. So what do? We set the intention of saying, you know, at this event, I want to learn X, Y, Z. I want to learn this. I want to meet somebody to learn this. And it makes a huge, huge difference. So the big thing is, hey, our proactive tip is to schedule it in. Schedule the next 2 events. Now, it doesn't have, it could be online, it could be in person, but by putting that in there, it's kind of like looking forward to that next vacation. You're like, you know what, this is something that I would like to learn. So let's, and also, I'll put the books up here, but I also want to let you know that next week we're going to do some huge giveaways because it's going to be the start of November. Those Zooms will be starting on Wednesday, so it'll be Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So definitely keep in touch because we're going to do give away some coaching masterclasses, do some massive giveaways because, hey, end of the year. And feel very fortunate to be able to give back to the industry. So let's get into some of the questions, which will probably lead into a little bit more content so you guys can get a little bit more on promoting events. Let's see here. Okay. Wow. We have a lot. Okay, when you say text, do you mean SMS or any sort of media, including WhatsApp, et cetera, or WA? Assuming that's WhatsApp. It's however you talk to people is how you should continue to talk to people. So some people I have on, I don't use a lot of WhatsApp, but people that I contact on WhatsApp because they're from other countries or however, I will continue to text them because, or use WhatsApp, use the app that I communicate with them. So in other words, if you have constant conversations on WhatsApp and then you send them a regular text message because it's easier, I could use my computer, it's not going to be the same. So yeah, however you normally communicate with people. And some people, you don't even have their phone number. You constantly communicate with them via direct message on some other app. Just continue to do that. That makes a massive difference. Okay. Let's see here. We have, sorry, I have some notifications come in. Forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. Thanks for running these many workshops. Such appreciate great ideas. Coming back into business after an episode of 2 years. Most people have that happen. Life happens. Things get in the way. It could be 2 years. It could be 20 years. You know, everyone kind of comes back to the industry to do whatever they want. They got some family issues here. I'm going to get back into it on Tuesday, 18th of November. Okay. So cool. Yeah. But just some people, yeah, they set a launch date for their business. They set an intention. And a lot of times that's better than somebody say, okay, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to talk to 50 people. And, you know, much rather people create that habit or set the intention of, hey, this is my start date for my business. Absolutely. Cool. Congratulations on that one. Okay. People will promote the coffee book. Yeah, it's probably 2 years old by now, but if you just go to our book section, that will pull up some more people promote the coffee book. Now, the coffee book is more about setting appointments, but it's super easy to set an appointment when they have a beverage. I have water right now, but either way. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, I was going to drink water. Forgot about that. Let me go through one more question here. Okay, an in-person event is sometimes better than for concentration than an online event. Absolutely. Well, perfect example. I forgot to turn off my notifications on this computer. Notifications were coming in. Whoops, that's on me. Life happens. But yeah, when you're at an event, people tend to be on their best behavior, so they won't be on their phones scrolling. There's always going to be a few. That just happens. Okay. Okay. So the next week's Zooms will be Wednesday, Thursday. I should be able to pull a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will send an email out in the recap email. So it makes it a little bit easier for people to register. And of course, you can share out the registration link as well. Oh, uh, good questions here. For habit number 1, 2, and 3, which one do you do first? The big thing is just kind of schedule it in. That's the biggest thing. So habit number 1, yeah, schedule your personal development. Put it in at whatever time, and eventually you won't have to put that reminder in. Same with number 2. If there's certain times you're out throughout the day making new contacts, or I think I had some people that had reminders repeating like every hour. I think it's a little excessive, but whatever works for you. Saying and make new contacts. So it's always reminding them to make new contacts. Again, people love notifications on their phone. I turn most of mine off versus scheduling and of course some of the messaging as well. Same with habit number 3. What can you do today? Well, you could go through your list of people that you promote events to, or just go through your personally sponsored or people that you most talk to. Just create a list. Okay, these are the 10 people I need to contact. Contact them today, or contact 3 a day. Most of the time, life gets in the way. They may not contact you right away, but by messaging and promoting, starting those conversations, just do that on a regular basis. Do that every single day. It leads to some big success. Versus, I'm going to message 50 people. Your brain, it's not as easy as just doing 5 a day. That type of thing. Very difficult to start a habit. Mental fatigue after I do one contact. Yeah, well, absolutely. So that's why it's one contact a day. Some people have to send reminders to make sure that they're making that one contact a day. Of course, we'll have the replays. You guys have the podcast episodes. I know a lot of people are going to be on the masterclass here in about 30 minutes, so we'll connect there as well. And of course, look forward to connecting with everybody next week for another set of Zoom free trainings. Any last minute questions that I haven't gotten to? Let me just double check here. Some great positive stuff here. I love it. But we will contact everybody with the next set of registration links. Thanks so much, everybody, for connecting with me today. Look forward to connecting with everybody next week. Some people on the masterclass. And, of course, look forward to giving away some amazing free stuff, giveaways next week. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again.